What's up, everybody? Welcome to our very first episode of budcast.ke.
Even if utanza, and even two, bam, like hata hakuna tile tu.
Nothing.
Professional. Unaanza tu kimalenge.
Only what I can answer.
Okay, sorry, Aya. And it's not
How
a budcast.
did you want me to start?
It's not a budcast, it's a bird, you know? There's a difference between bud and bird.
Okay, fine, Martin. It's B-U-D.
Yes.
But that's not a bird.
It's a bird. I didn't say bird. I said a bird. A bird. Come on, birdie. Actually, that's not how you say birdie.
Kama una exclude hata Sauda kwa hii conversation yote. Why are you excluding her?
Aya, endelea.
See, I'm listening to you guys pronouncing.
Wow. Okay. Do we always pronounce, how would you pronounce our name?
Nyinyi mulienda shule sijui. Inaitwa nini?
Sauda Jui.
Sauda ulisomea wapi?
She doesn't know.
Ulisomea wapi?
Simeru.
Where in Meru? Kuna shule mob.
Spoiled schools, friends. Meru Junior.
Yeah.
Watu wameenda shule expensive. Si tulienda Isiolo Hekima Primary School. Mimi nisome Isiolo.
Are you serious?
That's it, my neighbors.
She's my friend. She's my friend and she does not know. She does not.
But Martin, it was okay for me to know where I knew you from. Kangaroo.
For you, my life started in Embu.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's how I knew you.
But for me, my life started
Kangaroo
in Isiolo.
Is that school that ilikuwa hapo kwa barabara, iko na fence.
Bado yuko kwa barabara.
Sicheze chini.
Ilikuwa.
Like sema tu it had easy access to the highway. Wacha kusema ilikuwa kwa barabara.
Yes.
So welcome to Budcast, where the buddies who are hosting the Budcast are knowing each other now.
My name is Joy Rock Chica. And I don't know. You go second. I don't know what else to say after that.
My name is Martin Gedenji, aka Daddy Mato.
Okay. I'm Sauda B. Yes.
You say it venye ulikuwa umesema ile time ingine.
Sauda B, baby.
Sorry.
Yake ndio iko na launch poa yetu. Since we are starting the show, it would be really nice to just know our background, like how we've grown to get to know each other. Venye tumefika hapa sai.
Okay, you start since you're the one who's the focal point.
So nilienda Moi Forces Academy. No, it's true. Class 1 hadi class 4 I did. Then at class 4 I went to a boarding school in Embu.
Ulifanyia nani nini? Ukafukuzwa ukaenda huko kwote?
No, my mom wanted me to go and niende nisome.
So huko kwingine huko unasoma.
Focus yangu ilikuwa
No, I don't know. So you started boarding what year? How old were you?
I went to boarding in class 5.
Gosh.
Yes. Yeah.
Damn.
And funny thing, let me tell you, I had fun during my boarding school years. My mom says that walikuwa naniacha alafu mimi like, okay, bye. Na naenda.
And you find you're okay?
You are alone, siblings? No.
My sister used to cry.
Same school?
Yeah. All of us actually have gone to the same school.
You went, did you go to boarding the same time? Ama they went
No, my
before
sister
you?
Of course alienda mbele. Alafu ndio mimi nikafuata.
But wewe
Then
ukiingia
after I
ulikuwa...
was done, years later, my brother joined the school.
No wonder you are not crying because your sister was there. Your elder sister was there.
Wait, what is this? But that was 1 year. That was just 1 year only.
But then you already knew someone there.
She was already in class 8.
So you had someone there.
Yeah. Okay, fine. I also had my cousins there. So I also had my cousins, and so auntie yangu akikuja kuona cousin yangu, sinaitwa pia mimi, wakikula mchele tunakula pamoja. Yeah. It was nice. Okay, the only downside about it was probably every kid's nightmare, the cleaning. Unapatiwa
cleaning is a nightmare to you?
No, in that time, that age.
Cleaning your clothes, you mean? Kufua nguo?
Hapana, si kufua nguo hata.
Kuenda kuosha.
The
cleaning, like unalocate place ya kuclean.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, like pavements, like if it's a corridor from the assembly to somewhere else.
Kwa boys school, hata hiyo personal cleaning ilikuwa
so mimi nikienda high school unaona nishazoea.
Mato. Boys school the soap and whatever you bought it from one, the first up. Inawasukuma mpaka
inasukuma hadi
nilikuwa naambiwa Kangach mlikuwa mnoga twice in a week, or if luckily wiki moja.
Chini unajua kuna kuoga na kuna kufreshen up. Sasa unajua hizo vitu mbili ni tofauti. Yeah? Kuoga unachukua basin, maji, unaoga mwili yote. Kufreshen up aka passport.
So sweater inapinduliwa. You wear it inside out.
Yeah, tuko tunafanya.
No, I know you did that.
Me, I did not do that.
Okay, sema wewe hukufanya
hivyo. Kuoga sikuwa naoga kila siku.
You like used to turn even the shirt. Actually shirt mnapindua.
I can't believe I'm even openly saying these things. I'm saying these things openly live. So kuoga hatuko tunaoga kila siku, lakini kufreshen up lazima freshen up.
Ilikuwa Isiolo ama ilikuwa
sasa high school? No, I didn't go to boarding. I didn't go to boarding in primary school. I went to boarding in high school. But wewe maliza watu wanakuacha wewe hauli uko tu sawa.
Yes. Nina. Wewe ni mjinga bebe. Hapo ndo mbona tu utapika hiyo story. Anyway, mimi naachwa mimi sili. That's primary school.
And then high school. Si mimi unaambia ni hao unaambia. Mimi ninajua.
I was in Kangaroo Girls. That's where I met Martin. Martin alikuwa
we're talking about you.
No, I have to say this. So let me say this, guys. No, let me tell you how Martin.
We're talking about.
I don't know if you
that
guys
is a topic
have
for
seen
another day.
No, I am not moving on. I have refused. Martin in high school used to be so. I don't know if you've seen Martin's BTSs. He used to be so slender. Alafu unacheki nywele yake vile na Castro Man Cave. Alikuwa ananyoa yote kama karau. Yote. Alafu, can you talk about the ears? They were more visible when he was younger. Like, kichwa yake iko clean, alafu ako mkonda, alafu maskio ziko.
Never run away from the ears.
He will never ever.
What? So anyway, we're talking about you.
You talk about your height.
But it's good that we had you. He was very loud.
So Molly Juliana aje.
We met at
tulijuana
Christian Union.
Bele ilikuwa CU. Yes, ilikuwa CU.
Tulijuana Christian Union. Both of us were.
Yes.
Another weekend thingy. What was it called?
Yes, actually it was challenge. Yes, weekend challenge. Yes. Yeah. No, not weekend challenge. Yes, it was.
It was.
Yeah, it was.
It used to run through the weekend.
Like Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday you invite other schools.
I hated that thing, man.
Why?
Yeah, why did you hate it?
No, it was that whole, like because I went to a girls' school, so we're all in the hall. And then you couldn't even leave. Like all the doors are shut, windows, because some guys would go to sleep or something like that.
Windows shut?
Yeah, like... It was serious. Like we used to be forced.
Okay, you need different.
To eat. So I was like...
Tulikuwa tunashindwa, we can challenge it come when. Ndio mvuke hiyo. And then watu, walikuwa ukitaka, unaweza enda. If you don't want to, you're not forced to.
Yeah.
Si amechoma, acha hata mimi nichome. There was somebody alikuwa akimkatia na bidii yake yote, ndio alikuwa rafiki yangu. So hapo ndio tukajuania.
Actually, yeah.
Yes. Yes.
These two walikuwa chanda na pete. Walikuwa wanatembea pamoja.
Yes, just unajua yeye.
And then Martin was like the bodyguard.
He was not the bodyguard. I just happened to have more height. So when I stand behind him, I look like a bodyguard.
Yeah. He was a slender bodyguard. The tall, slender bodyguard.
Did you have anything like popularity, the popular kids?
He wasn't actually at the beginning.
Yeah, ni vizuri kucheza chini sometimes. Though in the girls schools nilikuwa nikijulikana. Mimi hiyo ndio sikuwa nikiunderstand. Because nitaongea na mmoja alafu watu waone nimeongea na mmoja.
I think Martin you are a bit light in high school.
A bit light in terms
lighter,
of
like light skin.
Light skin. Hey. Please tell them so they can hear. Tell them so. Mimi naambiaga watu hii dark skin hii ilikuja ni ajue ya Nairobi. Naambiaga watu hawataki.
Martin used to be
people saying that my child is not mine because he's lighter than me. Come on guys, man.
Shida Martin.
Yeah, ati shida ndio alipata mingi.
Atakuwa dark.
Alirudi thika.
Anyway, let's go to Sauda. What's your background and then eventually how you met this madam?
So I was born Wajir.
Wajir.
And then we moved to Meru. So that's actually where I started my life. I went to regular school, like Kawaida school. So I went to Meru primary in class 1. Hey, but my primary was wow.
Simama imara jilinde Bwana imara.
Let's try this one more time. So, Mary Primary was a public school. So the problem of that school, there used to be drama, I don't know, sports, everything used to happen in that school.
Yes.
So when you're in class 1, 2, you go to school, I think in a week, you like go twice.
Yeah, because the weekends all have activities.
Every other day there's activities.
That was kangaroo school.
Yeah, I know, right?
It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing.
Kangaroo ilikuwa place ya happy.
Every time.
Yeah, every time. And then let me tell you something funny. Our school was divided by a totally
non-existent fence.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you could see everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just passing. So it was my sister, my brother, and I was the firstborn. And then the classes were really big. Like, I think we had like 3 streams in each. I love because you do 45 in a class. So my mom was like, nah. So my mom tried to get us into Consolata Primary. Catholic school, they're like, hey, we can't take care of disabled kids, blah, blah, nini. So guys didn't know my mom used to work for the Catholic church. I mean, for the Catholics. So she went and told the bishop.
Kwa diocese.
Like, something.
Yeah.
So by then, my mom managed to get Fred's Academy. So we ended up going to Fred's Academy.
Yeah.
So my sis used to be very naughty. Jalifanya nini. Kabidi, we leave the school.
Your sister did something now. You had to leave the school.
All of us, because now it's a whole team.
That friend's
that's funny.
That friend's school is not very friendly.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so so my mom was like, okay, let's go to other school. So we ended up going to Mary Junior. So we were the pioneers, like first class 8, whatever.
Nice.
Nilikuanga chopi nikiwa primary.
So what happened?
Let me tell you.
Be kind. This is a bad discuss.
Let me tell you, I wasn't the kid who reads. But up to today, like even in uni or whatever, like I have to attend classes. I never miss classes.
Actually, mimi na wewe same was up. Mimi si wa kusoma.
I don't read.
Ati kurevise nini. Mimi si wa
Same was up. Rudia.
Not to stress.
Same was up. Go. You say
kangaroo.
Where si kangaroo. Her problems are her own.
Broken fence.
So, like, I used not to read, and I think also because of what we used to watch, and my mom, we used to read a lot, like storybooks, what we watch on TV. So I was just good in primary. Hey, then I went to high school. So when I was going out to high school, I wanted to go far. Because you know the way you pick schools. I didn't want to be in the same school with my siblings.
Yeah, watafanya kitu alafu ufukuzwe tena.
No, just like we share friends, like you knew everything about each
the same
other.
Circle,
Same circle, you're always.
Hey
man.
Alikuwa anataka kuwa na bad manners lakini wasione.
Let me tell you. You know when you're firstborn, you have to good examples.
This is true.
So if I was very naughty, but then nilikuwa naughty peke yangu.
Chini ya maji.
So I decided to choose schools that are far away. Hey, who is my mother? Nilipelekwa 10 minutes away from home. Kaga girls, hapo.
But you're boarding.
That's the thing. Like the headmistress was okay with me being a day scholar. Imagine she's like, Ngao, it's okay, you can become a day scholar. Wait,
what just happened?
Funny thing,
Sauda,
I have never
do a Meru accent.
Never ever had.
Give me a high five now. Give me a high five. Oh my God.
I know. So I'm just, my mom's like, no, you're going to become a boarder.
Wow.
Where it was the hardest thing nilikuwa ninalia.
Kukaa boarding.
Where? My name used to be butchered. We used to have like a badge, so it gives you, your name is written, your dorm. Then we used to have like a school mom. I don't know.
Yeah,
matron. Yeah.
You used to have a school dad.
I hated that thing. I didn't understand.
Si alikuwa anaitwa bouncer.
Bouncer.
Sisi wewe ndio unaitwa bouncer.
An appropriate name.
Yeah.
Like I don't know, I found the whole culture very different. So my name, ilikuwa imeandikwa Zunda.
Yaani ulisema Sauda mtu akasikia Zunda.
It's written Zunda. So everyone is like, "Oh, hi Zunda." I'm like, "It's Sauda." But it worked because class we used to sit alphabetically.
So ulikuwa mwisho.
The teacher just chukua your register is like Zunda. First of all, you know it doesn't hit it. Yeah. Zunda. I'm like, "Yeah." It's like sit at the back. From form 1 and there used to be a back bench from form 1 to form 4 back bench.
And you clearly were happy about that.
I wish. I love backbenches where you see everything.
Yes, huko ndiko. That is the fun. Mimi na sijawahi kuwa backbench. Hata kwa basi kwa shule nilikuwa najaribu kwenda nyuma wananifukuza. Wewe enda uko mbele. Sasa mimi nilikuwa mtiaji sana.
Aya sasa mnaweza imagine Matomkonde mpole akifukuza ende uko mbele.
Akimato.
Mimi by the way Mr. Duiki tu by the way.
Ati watu tunaongea BTS ya life yetu. TBT. Behind the scenes TBT.
I hated the food
in high school.
Yeah. The first day.
Mlikuwa mnakula?
No, it wasn't bad food.
Tusingie deep kwanza.
It wasn't bad food.
This is a topic for another day.
I know, but she said she hated the food. So I was just wondering, did we all have the same kind of menu?
Yeah, who loved their food in high school?
Yeah. So the first meal, lunchtime, was rice, alafu ndengu. If you don't clean that
ndengu.
Aki nyinyi mlikuwa poa.
Yeah, us guys are posh.
Wait. Mlikuwa mnakula ndengu?
Yeah,
imagine. Mchele ilikuwa imeachana.
Watu wanakula ndengu high school.
Imagine.
See now unajua unaweza kula ndengu lakini if you don't clean the ndengu.
Yeah, this is true.
Ya ngumu alafu nakula mawe.
Kuna zingine unapata zingine hazijaiva.
I was okay. Second bite. Woo!
Saitan.
You know I started crying.
Juu ya ndengu.
I was like, I can't. So everyone is just looking at me is like, oh okay.
Anyway, we shall come back to these high school stories.
I'm telling you.
Kutoka hapo hivyo.
So nikatoka high school, nikaenda uni. So that's the other thing. I wasn't sure what I wanted to really study. But then, so I went to Nazarene. Rongai. So
uko ni mbali, ulikuwa na passport.
Imagine.
What?
Oh my God. Mimi na imagine hizo siku vile sasa ilikuwa ngafadha.
It was dusty. That road was dusty by the way.
So nasikia, I'm telling the truth. Yeah.
Anyway.
So I went to Nazarene because study communication. Mass communication. Yes.
Finished there?
I finished. Yes, I actually managed to finish. Got to Jobo. Then the workplace I'm in.
That's where
we met. Yeah.
Actually, vile tulianza kwa friends. Tunaenda unajua team building.
Yes.
That's how you became friends.
So she comes and tells me,
let me tell you.
So let her tell us.
No.
So she comes to me, she's like,
I not want that part.
So she's like, can I be your roommate? Because you used to have to sleep, like, share a room.
Yeah.
So she's like, can I be your roommate? I was like, yeah, that was a big deal. That was it.
Can I pick it up?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. So, with Sauda, funny thing with me and her, we never used to remember how we actually became friends.
Yeah.
We had to really sit down and think, by the way, how did we even become friends like this close right now? You know? Yeah. But hizo trips, hey.
Mulifanya mambo?
Hapana si kufanya mambo. So, okay, she's my friend and I understand her, she understands me. So sometimes I may say something, mtu ataona nika I'm being heartless, but shazoeana, you know? So she used to get bigger rooms. So I benefit from that. So unacheki tukienda na SGR, we have to go, okay. Hapa ndio nilikuwa nafanya kazi sana. I was the driver. Yeah, so go to VIP, we sit in VIP, checking into the whatever fast.
Disabled friend privileges.
You know? Yes. But it wasn't all fun and everything kwa sababu sometimes watu walikuwa wanaona nika yeye ndo actually anataka kwenda kuka place hata kama ni mbali. I used to be the one pushing her where to go and sit. Yes, instead of going like somewhere so near, somewhere so far. Yeah, but she doesn't like people thinking like she's taking advantage of her privileges. Yes,
though sometimes I do.
In dunia like the world you're living in right now is very interesting.
Yeah.
There is white privilege and now there's disabled privilege.
Yeah. You take it, Mato, there has to be a reason why.
You have to take what you get.
What you get.
You take what you get.
Ukiona hapa valuable item iko tu hapo tu nani yako uwezi chukua, utachukua.
Lakini Mato, unajua the trick is usijifanye unachukua tu hivyo. You act. Are you sure?
Ni sawa.
I don't want to bother you guys.
Yes, like no, you're sure. Like unauliza once, so unajua kuuliza twice. It's gone. So you do it once and you move quick.
Yes.
Anyway, all right, my story quickly. Yangu hata juu sasa ni kama ushagusia 90% of it. So apparently I was born in Nairobi. I say apparently because I can never prove it. But certificate ninaonyeshaga.
I've known you to be living in Thika.
Yes,
for
so
the longest time.
I was born in Nairobi.
Yes.
Jama Hospital iko huko saidi ya Uhuru, yani East Lando. And my parents lived in Isili at the time. They moved. So my conscious mind came in when we were living in Maua.
Oh.
Yes. By then my dad was a DO in Maua. Then we moved there.
Imebaki achukue veve anze kuenda.
Then we moved there, went to Isiolo. I was in Isiolo for a better part of my childhood. From primary school nikamalizia. When nilimaliza tu hivi class 8, we moved to Thika. But my mom and I. But before then, my dad moved and went to the UK. So that's where he's been living. Primary school, I went to a school called... there was a school where I was the first student in that school. It was called Little Angels Primary School.
You're the
student
only.
001. I was the only one. And then I went to one called Hekima Primary School. It was a Catholic school. So the way of the cross tulifanya. Story ya religion tutaongea tu siku ingine. And then finished there. We moved to Thika. And then I went to high school in Embu. And then how I ended up in Kangaroo School was, so mimi nilisoma, sikuanguka sana. Because sisi si wale wa kusoma. Sisi ni wale mwalimu amefunza, nimeshika. Na hapo ndio umemalizia.
Una eliminate.
Nilifanya history.
Ulifanya CRE?
Sikufanya CRE.
Okay.
Nilifanya history.
Nilipata A. Kukram.
Na nilipata A. My friend, history nilipata A.
History was very interesting.
History nilipata A. Mimi sikuwa napenda huyo mwalimu hata kidogo.
What history? Why?
Well, history nilianza kuichukia nikiwa form 2 kwa sababu our deputy principal is the one who became our history teacher.
Oh, wow.
So nikaanza kuchukia history your time. So by the time naingia form 3 na nimedecide kuichukua, bado imekuwa wacha tu niisome. Alafu tulikuwa sasa tumepata mwalimu mpya. Alikuwa anaitwa Mrs. Motero.
It had to be.
She was light skinned. And for some reason, hakuwa anapata memo ya the dress, the skirt should be below the knee. Hakuwa anapata hiyo memo na mimi nilikuwa nikikaa wapi?
Mbele.
Hapo mbele. Na for some reason, hakuwa anapenda kusimama. I mean, mbona asimame? Mbona achoke? So atafanya nini?
Ataketi.
Sasa ameketi. Nani student 001 hapo hivyo? Yaani walimu wanafunza mimi niko mkaiba. Anyway, so how I ended up in Kangaroo School was niliitwa Chogoria Boys. Actually, niliitwa Chogoria. But for some reason my mom didn't want me to go to Chogoria. First of all, everybody I was with in primary school was almost there. Like guys for Hekima Primary School were in Chogoria, like all of them. So hakuwa nataka nirudi kwa hiyo crowd bado. There were like 2 or 3 people that were in Kangaroo School. So there's a guy who's called Martin Mwangi Masharia, who was called to Kangaroo School. And then mimi ni Martin Mwangi Yedhenji. So ile tu yenye madhe anaenda kitafuta shule juu hataki niende Chogoria, akakutana tu na principal hivi. Akasema, hii ni ile ya Martin Mwangi. Sawa leta na akasign.
Are you serious?
What? Says it's not this Martin Mwangi.
Oh my.
It's the other one. So the other one went to Ngovio, which was also a good school.
Okay.
Yeah. So mimi sasa nika ingia hapa hivi. And she preferred there kwa sababu I had now some family friends who used to live close to their U place called DDI. The government the government training institute. So hapo ndio alisema acha nikuwe mahali tu karibu nao. And then nikiingia tu hivi nikakutana na boy tulikuwa naye primary school. Nikapata bouncer. Because ukiwa from one, it was a struggle. So nilikuwa naitwa Mono ya Kimson. That was his name. Nilikuwa Mono ya Kimson. Kila mtu anajaribu wewe usimguze. Wewe ni Mono ya Kimson. Hey, high school. Tutarudi huko. Anyway, so in high school that is where we met.
Yes, that's why we met.
I don't think sasa hii story tunahitaji hata kuendelea kutoka hapo hivyo. Yangu imeishia hapo hivyo.
Tushajuana.
Tukiendelea kutoka hapo sasa ni story tofauti.
Yes.
And then sasa sie nimemjua kwa sababu
yangu. Yes.
I met her when I came for your birthday.
Yes. Like
ulikuwa unanichokoza.
Tusiongee mambo ya hiyo.
Actually sasa mimi ni mtu wa equal opportunity. So mimi uchokoza kila mtu.
Ndio niliona. Jitetea tu saizi.
Alikuchokozaje me don't.
Mimi hata sikumbuki. Sasa unaona it comes out naturally for me.
I do not remember.
But do we start talking about what happened in her birthday? That day.
We are not. We have already tumejuana. Kwa hivyo tusitie chumvi zaidi ya hayo tulioongea tafadhali.
We shall be discussing, some topics that are from different perspectives and different backgrounds. Of course, from friendships to relationships, religion.
So probably just different topics depending on whatever we get to pick for that specific week. Yes.
It's gonna be fun.
Yay! First episode, we are so happy and we cannot wait for you to join us in the second episode.
So guys, say subscribe.
Guys. Atujui hizi vitu. Sawa. So wewe sema. Wewe ambiana.
Subscribe, like, share, comment, follow us and just let us know if there's anything that you would want us to tell you about. It would be nice also to answer some of the questions that people get to ask, right? And just to go through them every now and then. Yes. Okay. I guess you're done.
Yes.
Yes. So see you in the next one. Ciao.